I am a big fan of Oink Games, a Japanese maker of games that come in very small boxes, very packed with a lot of components. And this is like the average box that they make. And now it looks like they started making deluxe, giant editions of their games. This is the largest, physically largest game I've ever seen by them. There's another one that I saw the same size called Moneybags. Nine Tiles Panic. This is a new game by Oink Games. Came out at Gen Con 2019. There was a limited number of copies available, and I fought my way through the hordes of fans that also wanted to get this game because Oink Games has a well-deserved following. This game, basically we're gonna make little towns that all are made exactly of a 3x3 grid of tiles, and we're going to try to score points while we do so. Each player receives a set of 9 tiles of their own color, and these tiles are double-sided, and they have different streets that come in different combinations, as you can see. Then we have burgers, because so that makes it right there a town that I wouldn't mind living in. Houses. Citizens that are divided in boys and girls. UFOs, yes, because we're in the middle of, oh, we have dogs, but yes, we're in the middle of an invasion of gourmand aliens that are coming to Earth to eat the burgers. So we have these aliens that will try to catch the burgers, and then we have CIA agents that are trying to catch the aliens. For game purposes, when in your town you have a CIA agent which is on the same road as an alien and facing the alien, running towards the alien, that alien counts as captured. Just a keyword because sometimes you will do things and then the rules tell you, yeah, but that doesn't count if the alien is captured. So each player has their stack of 9 tiles, so then there will be a number of tiles such as these ones in the middle of the table equal to the number of players, say with 3 players. Then we have these, and then we have the stack of theme cards. I also prefer to think of them, actually that's the name in the game, I prefer to think of them as objective cards, goal cards. You will shuffle these cards, and then you will draw 3 of them at the beginning of each round, and they will tell you what scores in the present round. Suppose that for this round, those are the 3 theme cards that are available. You will score points this round for the city with the most dogs. The player that has the most dogs will score more points, and then second player, third player, and so on and so forth will score decreasing amounts of points. Longest road, player with the longest road in their city will score the most points, and then again second, third, and so on and so forth. Most agents on one road. Must be on the same road, direction doesn't matter, other things may be in between the agents. Again, thinking about the alien sometimes is the largest number of captured aliens. I can show some of those theme cards actually. Oh, there you go. Largest amount of aliens that are being caught while they're eating a burger. Most adjacent tiles with houses. Most aliens stuck between 2 agents. Most aliens caught. Same length roads. Super tricky. Citizen area. And so on. And this is kind of a hilarious just because it just looks so like banzai charge. Most tiles without roads. And so on and so forth. So each round you have 3 things that will score. Then we don't start the timer yet, don't worry. Any of the scores is simply the score track where you will place your marker to indicate how many points you score. And there is a number of victory points that is required to win depending on the number of players. 3 players, first player to score 15 points wins, 4 players 20 points, and so on and so forth. So we are ready to start. We know what's gonna score. These tiles are available there. Now each player at the same time starts building their town. Super important. the town always is a 3x3 grid, and you cannot have roads that go into nowhere. You cannot have broken roads like that. It's perfectly fine to have roads that go out of town, like in this case, this is the external edge, but not that stop without anything attached to them. So I'm making my town, trying not to make it not to suck too much. The most important thing really is that it is legal. It's very important because if it's legal, meaning with no 3x3 and no broken roads, I'll still get to score something, if not maybe everything. But if my town is illegal, then I get to score nothing. And the first player to be satisfied with their town will grab the first token and will start the timer. That is, well, now the players only have until the end of that timer to finish their town, and every time a player is done and satisfied, they grab the next available marker. These are super important because the order in which these are grabbed tells you the tiebreaker. And then simply, once we're all done, we all have our marker, we evaluate and we see, well, the player that has the most agents on one road will score a number of points equal to the number of players. So with 3 players, the player that has the most, that is number 1 in that category, scored 3 points. Second player 2 points, next player 1 point. And so on and so forth. In a game with 5 players, well, the player that is first in the category scores 5, and so on and so forth. Tiebreaker, the order in which these tokens were grabbed. And we simply go like this and we evaluate every category. As simple as that. At the end of the round, after we evaluate the categories and we have assigned victory points, we discard these, we reveal 3 new scoring conditions, we pick up our tiles, and we continue until one of the players has acquired the right number of victory points. This is how you play 9 Tiles Panic. To me, this is like a quintessential Oink Games game because it's so small. Yeah, even the deluxe ginormous edition is still small and portable and simple, and most importantly, fun. I mean, if these people were just making small games that are very portable and packed in a small box, that would be, I guess, interesting enough. But the good thing is that these games are consistently good. Most games that I play by them were just so much fun, and it's just minimalistic fun because there's simple rules, but then with some interesting levels of depth. Here, when we talk about depth, mind you, we're not talking about some long-term strategy, some incredible levels of decisions, but just pure visceral fun of being operating in real time with that pressure that I personally find super stressful, and maybe that's why I also find this game more fun and more challenging than most people. I'm not particularly good at it. I'm not super good at acting in real time, but I like it. I like the challenge. Even when I do poorly, I still have a good time. There is more variety, there is more challenge here that you would imagine at first when you consider you have 9 tiles. They are double-sided. They may go in different orientations. You may combine them and scramble them in every possible way. I've just seen tiles looking so different from one another that I did not expect that would happen. And then, of course, you're there. You have 8 of your tiles and you form the best butt-kicking combination ever. You're gonna score a ton of points, and that last tile simply does not fit. Simply would make your town illegal. Then you start to like, okay, I'll put this one here. I need to change one, and then you start basically undoing your town so that it's not illegal. And as you do so, your eyes fill up with tears because you realize, of course, that you're losing all the patterns that you had created that you wanted to score. For something this simple that with 2 players easily plays in 10 minutes, with more players, maybe 15. It's the ultimate filler because, well, you can teach it so easily and it plays so quickly. It's a perfect filler because it's portable, because it's simple, and because it is fun. But frankly, it also had that, just one more game. Like, come on, let's play one. It's only 10 minutes. Let's play again, and again, and again, and again. And before you know it, you spend half of your game night playing Nine Tiles Panic, and that is good, because if you did that, you're probably having a good time playing it. I know I personally really like this game. Like other games by Oink, great production, simple rules, fun mechanics, really engaging interactions. 2 big thumbs up from me. Nine Tiles Panic is another great game by Oink.